Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I don't come again. Men I say more. See, Kenneth Okunko don't cast APC. APC don't cast like this. I bet men are here waiting, brother Mike talk. Men are here and where share and comment and like. Men are share and men go worldwide. Men just men they see and see they be. See waiting Kenneth Okunko don't cast APC. APC na casted vote na dem be. Casted woman be na dem be. Men are share them. Share them. Watch and see and share them.
Jesus, Nigeria, abeg. I lead down make this video. No share this video go where APC members dey, abeg. Tinubu only come back from travel from London last night, abeg. This boy don finally close APC party. He don expose their secret finish. This video get part 1, part 2. I go post the two together. As part 1 finish, you enter my page, you go see the part 2 there. Ew! APC, e don over. This video fit cause heart attack for APC, abeg. No share am go where APC dey, but share am go where Keyamo dey. Share am go there. Obedient, make sure say you share this video. It is over between APC and PDP. He exposed two of them.
Everything about APC is bad.
Really?
Yes. Because there is no sound coming out of APC. What you hear is noise. And you know, when people make noise, they exchange ignorance through argument. I was in APC and reading their manifesto, reading their constitution, which their leaders are not aware of. They don't know the contents of their manifesto. Because by their manifesto, they talked about restructuring. By their manifesto, they talked about true federalism. And then the promises they made Nigeria. 1 naira should be equal to $1. Today, $1 is 735 naira. You know what it means?
Market.
Good. Of course, the parallel market is the street market. You know what that means? It means that APC has failed 735% of the time from what they promised. So their deviation is unpardonable. And to begin to rub it in, I did not subscribe to the fact that ASU will be at home. Students at home, my younger ones, denied education for 7 months. And there is no end in sight. That was not the reason I entered APC. When I entered APC, they promised me they were going to tackle security. After the failure of PDP, give it to PDP. They failed. They acknowledged. They apologized. APC came pretending that they are going to build on what PDP did. And yes, they are building a skyscraper of failure on it. Because the security that was limited to Northeast has metastasized and has swept all over Nigeria. In the Southeast, you talk of the unknown gunmen. In the North Central, you talk about the herdsmen. In the Northwest, you talk about bandits, kidnappers, terrorists. In the South, you talk about the oil thieves. In the Northeast, Boko Haram is still laying ambush, liquidating our military officers and the people in Northeast. So they have not done anything. In the issue of corruption, one person who is supposed to be the custodian of the money of Nigeria is alleged to have stolen 109 billion naira, the provable one. You can imagine in APC government, we are witnessing termites eating documents, monkeys swallowing money, snakes becoming money eaters in APC government. I did not vote for animals to begin to manifest as witches, stealing our money. So in APC government, everybody has become a thief, including animals. Please, we need the redemption. APC, the name of APC gives me so much trauma that I would want to talk about APC as meaning. Anyway, let me not say it so that
You didn't see all of this before you joined the APC.
I joined APC December 16th, December 30th, 2016, when Boko Haram was allegedly technically defeated. When I joined APC, it was actually moving at the right direction. That was just like 1 year or 2 after they had finished the 2015 election. And when I read their manifesto, when I read their constitution, these were the lofty aims that I saw. The one that really touched me, they said, providing selfless service to the nation. that will engender prosperity, stopping discrimination at every level. This, that. I stayed there till after 2019 election, when the new government came in, and I saw the direction they were going to. If you have been reading my column, you discover that I have been in APC, but I have been abhorring everything they have been doing.
But perhaps for those who will say, those who have been following you also, you wanted to be governor in Enugu State.
Yeah.
Perhaps the reason why you didn't get a ticket, and maybe the reason why you're speaking like this, is that some of what your critics are saying, that that's the reason why you left the APC before, because you couldn't achieve your aim. And perhaps could it also be the reason why you're aggrieved at the party that you formerly belonged?
Good. That question is beautiful. Let me first of all admit that I nourished the ambition to be the governor of Enugu State. Whoever is in politics can no longer pretend he's not interested in power. It depends on what you want to do when you get the power. When I was in APC, when they brought the obnoxious fee for people to pay as governors, to become governors, a fee that the president said he cannot afford, a fee that the governor of Kaduna State, El-Rufai, said he cannot afford, and they want me to use my money that I'm using for my business to go and pay for such a fee, which where the cumulative salary of the governor does not amount to that in 4 years. Whoever is in APC who takes that kind of money in the nomination fee is corrupt and cannot make it through the genuine earning of being a governor or being a president. Now
So
they're saying 100 million, telling you that they are increasing in impunity of wrongdoing.
I will quickly come to the Labour Party and some of the issues, but you touched on a few issues which I'd like you to comment on. The president said he came into power where security was a major problem, and today he said he's done his best to fix the problem of security in this country.
If I knew that innocent citizens will be taken away from train, which the president told them it was safe to ride on, and will be in captivity for 8 months, you and I know that I would not follow that president. And he's rejoicing. He has done great things. United States of America came to Niger State to pick their citizen that the terrorists put in their camp. United States and Nigeria took 8 months, about 8 months, and they are rejoicing after buying those people. You know, in this government, APC's government, they have made people to become slaves because they buy them. The terrorists will kidnap them and they will go and pay ransom. That is buying and selling of human beings. You are meant to rescue people. The terrorists are not meant to release them. And they are negotiating, paying billions of naira to buy back their citizens. Not in foreign countries.
So you don't agree with what the president said?
That what?
That is,
I'm embarrassed that he's
wrong.
rejoicing after people have languished in jail, in the terrorist camp for more than 8 months, burrowing like animals, and he's rejoicing.
You think
that he has done something.
The
I'm
man you're
embarrassed.
supporting today, you think he has a solution to do better than the president of the day has done?
Look at his history. First of all, if you would allow me, let me give you the 7-point agenda that he has said he was going to do.
That is Peter
And
Obi.
he's going to be, yes, Peter Obi.
Does
One.
he have a manifesto yet?
Oh, thank you for that question. Because I am not going to be sold again to worthless political manifesto. A friend of mine, he's from Jigawa State. Before now, he has been very reluctant when I am telling him that there is a need for us to think twice about Nigeria. Then the last time he read what I wrote, he responded positively to it. And I was wondering, what changed? He said, look, let's be realistic. We had issues in this country. I am traveling now from Mecca to Medina, riding on a train that is moving at 300 kilometers per hour. He said 40 years ago, this was a rural community. But the leaders of this country have put infrastructure and have transformed this city to a mega city. He said, look, that what we need now is not partisan political parties, but that the citizens of Nigeria should come up with a blueprint, not worthless political manifestos. I have been deceived by manifestos before. What I want from the Candidates, let them come and sit here and let Seun Okibaloye, yes, ask them questions on what they want to do for Nigeria, and let Nigerians cross-examine them. In law, you don't just do examination in chief and go. These people have no manifesto. Atiku, Tinubu, they have no manifesto. What they have is a document written by some brilliant professors, which I can tell you, they do not know the contents of it. Because, let me forget that one. So, this my friend, he said, look, that we have shameless kleptomaniacs governing us. Nigerians, it may interest you, are better off 40 years ago than they are today.